Mga amigs, welcome to Winnie Luna Nahiel Idok channel on mathematics and other related topics. On this video, our topic is about discounting promissory note. Again, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all our subscribers, and we hope that you continue to go with us. You continue to help us share our work and continue to support our cause, support our channel so we could make more videos on the field we can share something. Thank you very much. Here we go. Let's understand first the related terms for discounting of promissory note. Now, let's understand what is promissory note. It is a written note with a promise done by a borrower known as the maker of the note to pay a sum of money called maturity value on a date called maturity date. If the note states the rate of interest, it is an interest-bearing note. Otherwise, it is a non-bearing interest note. So, again, this promissory note is executed or is done by the borrower. And there are two notes here, the interest-bearing note and the other one, non-bearing interest note. Now, there are two types of notes. We have the simple interest note and the bank discount note. Simple interest note, bank discount note. Now, these are the terms related to promissory note. We need to understand them. Maker, the borrower. Payee, the person whom payment is due, or the investor, the one who will receive the money, or the lender. Face value, the principal amount borrowed. Then maturity value, the sum of face value and interest. Maturity date, the date with maturity value is due to the payment or due to the payee, meaning to say this is the date in which the maker or the borrower has to pay the total sum of money to the lender. The term of the note, the length of time from the beginning date until maturity. Bank discount, interest computed on the maturity value of the loan to be deducted from the loan amount at loan date to determine the net amount to be received by the borrower. So this is a very important thing because there are instances that some of our friends would borrow money and we just get the money without knowing the process or without knowing how the proceeds is reached. That is very important. So these are the terms that we should understand in relation to this topic about promissory note. So here we have an illustration of an interest-bearing note. So we have here Quezon City, January 19, 2017. Then we have 40,000 pesos. Then it says 90 days after this date, I promise to pay Mr. Kanunay Ginancia the amount of 40,000 pesos. Interest is at 8% simple interest. Signed, Mr. Palautang. So, what are the features? The face value is 40,000. The date of note is January 19, 2017. It is the date the promissory note was made. The term of the note is 90 days. The payee of the note is Mr. Kanunay Ginancia. The maker of the note is Mr. Palautang. The interest rate of the note is 8% simple interest. The maturity date of the note is 90 days after January 19, 2017. Then the maturity value is the total of the principal and interest earned which is due on the maturity date. Then another illustration for non-interest bearing promissory note. Quezon City, March 20, 2019. The amount here is 60,000 and it says 60 days after this date, I promise to pay Mr. Gainmore the amount of 60,000 pesos. Signed, Mr. Always Losing. These are the features of this non-interest bearing promissory note. The face value is 60,000. The date of note is March 20, 2019. It is the date the promissory note was made. Then the term of the note is 60 days. The payee of the note is Mr. Gainmore. The maker of the note is Mr. Always Losing. The maturity date of the note is 90 days after March 2020. Let's have the illustration. Mrs. Gain Less wrote a 90-day note for 12,000 pesos on June 3, 2006 at 8% simple interest. She sold the note to a bank, giving a discount of 9% on August 2, 2006. How much will be the proceeds from the sale of the note? Okay, here we have the face value of the note, which is 12,000 or the amount invested. Then the simple interest rate is 8%. Then we have the discount rate of 9%. Then the term of note is 90 days. And you can compute that one in terms of year. That is just 1/4 or 0.25 of a year. Now, in this problem, we are required to determine the maturity date. Then maturity value, term of discount, bank discount, and proceeds. For the solution, we have here, we have to understand that maturity date, this refers to the date from the time the note was made. So you have to count the number from the date the note was made up to the day that you will have 90 days. So the date of the day which will complete the 90-day period is the maturity date. So here, this note was done on June 3, 2006. Therefore, you have to subtract 30 by 3 because there are 30 days in June. That is why in June, there were 27 days. Then July 31, then August 31, then September 1, 1 day. Okay, let us get the sum. 31 plus 31, that is 62. 62 plus 27, that is 89. Take note that the term of note is 90 days. So we have here 89 plus 190. So September 1 is the maturity date. So again, we have to count the number of days from the moment or the date the note was made. So count the number of days. The day will become the date of the maturity date. So it is September 1 because September 1 is the 90th day of the term of note. Now, the maturity value, we have F, the maturity value equals P times 1 plus RT. So, substitute P, the face value or the amount invested, which is 12,000. Substitute R by 8% because that is the simple interest. Then the time is 90 days. So the calculation will give us 12,240. So that is the maturity value. Let's get the term of discount. Term of discount. What does it mean when you say term of discount? The term of discount refers to the number of days when the note was sold to a bank. And in this particular case, in this problem, this note was sold on August 2, 2006. And we have an idea that September 1 is the maturity date of the note. So we have to count the number of days from August 2, 2006 to September 1. So that's the term of discount. So in August 2, you have 29 days because August has 31 days. Subtract it by 2, you get 29. Then, the maturity date, which is September 1, so add it to 29. 29 plus 1, you have 30 days. This is the term of discount. So the number of days the note was sold to a bank. Next, let's have the bank discount. So bank discount uppercase letter D is equal to the value of F, which is 12,240. This F, remember, this is our final amount or maturity value. Then D is the discount rate given to the bank. Then T is 30 days. That is the term of note, the number of days counting from the date the note was sold to the bank up to the maturity date. So you will have 91.8. So the proceeds now, the proceeds is equal to P, the amount invested, equals the maturity value minus the discount. So you get 12,148 and 148.20. So this is the proceeds of the activity. Another illustration, a 120-day note with interest at 7.5% was signed on September 23, 2001 and discounted at 7% on October 23, 2001. If the proceeds were 9,040, find the face value of the note. Now, we have the following given in the problem. The interest rate is 7.5%. Then the discount rate is 7%. For the simple interest rate, you can write 7.5% as 0.075. Then the 7% is 0.07. Then the proceeds, which is 9,040. Now, what is required is the face value of the note. This is the opposite of the first illustration. So in our solution, we have to determine the maturity date, meaning to say, we are going to determine the day which will complete the 120 day from September 23, 2001. So in September 23, 2001, since there are 30 days in September, you have to subtract 23 because this is the date the note was made. Subtract 23 from 30, you get 7. Then in October, there are 31 days. In November, there are 30 days. In December, there are 31 days. Okay, let us get the sum. 31, 30, 31, this is 92. 92 plus 7, that is 99. So we only need 21 more days to complete the 120 day note. And that is January 2002, 21 days. So it is the 21st day of January 2002, which completes the 120 day note. Okay, so January 21 is our maturity date. Then we have to determine the term of discount. Remember the term of discount. This note is sold or discounted at 7% on October 23, 2001. So this is the date the amount was discounted. So you start here and you have to end on January 21, 2002. So in October 23, 2000, on October 23, 2001, October has 31 days. The date is 23. So subtract this from 31. You only have 8 days in October 2001. Then in November, you have 30 days. Then in December 2001, you have 31 days. Then January, you are up to January 21, 21 days. So the term of discount is only 90 days. 90 days, this is from October 23, 2001 to January 21, 2002. Then the maturity value. Maturity value MB is equal to the proceeds over 1 minus discount times time. So our time here, the term of discount is 90 over 360. Then multiply this by 7%, the discount rate. Then their product is subtracted from 1. That becomes the divisor of 9,040. So the maturity value is 9,201.02. So this is the maturity value. For the face value of the note, face value is equal to the ratio of the maturity value to 1 plus RT, or R here is the simple interest rate, and our time here is 120 because this is the term of the note, no, term of the note. The day the note was made up to the maturity date, and that is January 21, 2002. So we have it here in the denominator. So 120 over 360, their quotient, the result is multiplied by 0.075, the simple interest rate, then add it to 1. Then the result here becomes the divisor of 9,201.02. You get 8,976.60. So this is the face value, face value of the note, or we can also say that that is the original amount, or the amount at the start of the activity, or that is the investment. These are similar things, no? We should not be confused. That would be all. Thank you very much for following our channel. Bye-bye.